Most people are going to lose money in crypto just like every other bull market. I mean, seriously, the price is going up. How is it possible to lose money? Well, that's because people don't sell because they don't know where to get the data that says, hey, a top is coming, it's time to get out of the market. But you decided to click on this video, and that's a step in the right direction. I respect that decision. So I'm going to explain these charts as simply as I can, because if you overcomplicate it, if you overcomplicate crypto, you end up losing money. It's just that simple. So why these specific charts? Well, they present actual data, which is better than getting price targets from TikToks and moon boys who can just draw triangles. Remember in 2013 when people were screaming Bitcoin is going to $1,000? Well, that didn't happen. In 2017, the magic number was 50K. In 2021, it was 100K. I'm sure the same thing will happen this time around for every crypto worth mentioning. I don't know what people are going to be saying Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, and XRP are going to hit next, but what I do know is that people get excited, a little greedy, and sometimes only see what they want to see. And then they post about it on the internet. It's hard to find a level head in a bull run, and people can get caught up in all the noise. But the charts, the ones that you should really be looking at, don't lie. If you want to make money, use them to find a good spot to leave the market, and in this video, I'm going to show you what to look for. The catch is they're not easy to find. These are not well known because they are behind paywalls. Eventually, they get released on the internet. Hopefully, you see it soon enough, but you might find them to be worth paying for depending on your circumstances. Double check which product level and which service you sign up for to make sure you get access to what you want. I have no affiliation with any of the services at the time of recording this video. I'm just pointing you in their direction. Now, I do recognize that not everyone is going to be able to afford to get access to all or even just one of these charts. If you take one thing away from this video, it's that there is data out there that large players are using that indicates a market top is in and the market will eventually pull back down again. The people that leave this market ahead sell their coins. Maybe it's not for max returns, but if you don't call the exact bottom of the market, why would you try to call the exact top? That makes no sense. And yes, there are plenty of other charts out there with useful information. These are the ones that I've seen that are good indicators and easy enough for everyone to understand. And to be clear, you can get access to some of them for a very reasonable price, but one is insanely expensive. You should still know about that one because knowing it exists will help you win either way. This is obviously not financial advice. I have no credentials or qualifications to give you that, but since your financial advisor won't touch crypto, random guys with YouTube channels are the best you got. And remember, this is the exact top of the market video. No one can tell you that. This is a video for us to get the data we need to say, okay, we're in an area that makes sense to sell based on what's happened in the past. Now hold up, I know some of you are thinking, but this time is different, just like every other time. Right? Yes, institutions are buying. Yes, crypto policy is changing in America. Yes, the president of El Salvador is tweeting about meme coins. I'm operating under the principle that this time is not different because human psychology has not changed. If you want to believe this time is different, defy all the data and go for the moonshot, good luck. I hope you make a bunch of money. Tap the like button if you appreciate the honesty, and let's get into it. First, the general trend is Bitcoin moves first, then major cap cryptos, then mid cap cryptos, then real dirty bottom of the barrel degen investing stuff at the micro cap level. You could argue all crypto is bottom of the barrel degen investing, but there's levels to the filth. There are exceptions to the trend, and not every coin moves at the exact same time, if it does at all, but this is how the money generally flows, until the money stops coming in and it all goes down for years. So how do we know when to exit? Well, if you're trading Bitcoin and only Bitcoin, the charts coming up are pretty good at telling us where the top is generally. If you're trading altcoins, there's usually a bit of delay before most of the alts start ripping higher in mass. So yes, you do have to still use your own judgment and make a decision on your own exit strategy if you're going to play the altcoin game. But to make that process easier so you don't have to hold and give all your gains back to the market, which people do, here's chart number one. The BTC long-term holder net unrealized profit and loss indicator. Complex name, but this one is very simple. When the bars are blue, that's the top of the range. When the bars are red, that's the bottom of the range. It's not going to tell you the exact moment to buy or sell, but it is objective in the sense that it tells you when long-term holders are in profit and more likely to sell to people entering the markets after they got in. Where do you get it? A place called Glassnode. Use it how you want. Okay, chart number two, Metcalfe's law discount / premium model. Very simply, when it hits 3, the market is peaking. Where do you get it? A place called Wealth Umbrella. And for context, Metcalfe's law states that a network's value is proportional to the square of the number of network participants. Wealth Umbrella then adds their own secret sauce. Don't ask me what it is, I don't know, but out pops this chart, and it's worked out well in the past. Again, use it how you want. All right, chart number 3, GMI's Bitcoin cycle top finder. It's pretty straightforward. The vertical line up means the price of Bitcoin is topping out. This one is behind a very large paywall, but I'm sure you can find it on X eventually, most likely after the bull run. Access to it is going to be limited. If you got 20 bands to throw out for a chart, GMI is the place you could put it in. I don't have a lot of information on how this one works exactly, but it does seem to have a history of success. Use it how you want. Chart number 4, it's the Bitcoin net unrealized profit and loss chart. So the lower the blue line, that means people holding Bitcoin are at a loss, and the higher it gets, people are in a position of profit and are more likely to sell. As that profit level, aka blue line, gets closer to 50% and above, according to the chart, this is the top end of the market. So where do you get this one from? A place called Bitcoin Magazine Pro. Again, use it how you want. So when these charts are all starting to say the same thing, they're showing confluence. It means that we're getting closer to the high end of the price action. I don't know what you're going to do when that happens, but what I do know is that the charts don't lie to us. Now remember, we are emotional creatures. Sometimes the logical charts aren't enough to let us know, hey, it's time to actually get out of the market. So here's some other signs you can look for. Celebrities you haven't heard of in a while getting into the crypto space, that's a sign of a market top. When Coinbase starts getting more popular in the App Store, when 20-year-old kids who obviously rented a Lambo and rented a charter plane who don't even get on and go somewhere are starting to post on their TikTok accounts, that's a sign of a top. When you're taking screenshots of your portfolio, that's probably a sign of a top as well. The more top stuff you see, the more feelings you have, well, here's the deal. It's gonna feel like the bull market is never gonna end, but remember, if you stay too long, eventually the booze runs out, the guy with the good music's phone dies, and the party ends. What do the charts say? What are you gonna do? Let me know. Good luck.